Sorry to cut off the Ronald. Alright, we're going to do an SMZ3 Hard Logic seed that was posted in my Discord. Hopefully, this one goes better than the last one, which did not go well. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of fun there. That was a good time. All right, let's try not to get our asses kicked. Okie doke. What did we last time we learned spring ball jump. That was fun. Also ignore the tracker for the time being. Guess I'm always starting the timer a little late. Boom. No, it's not the old SRM data. I don't think. I think it's just something to do with combo rando. 'Cause that's always been a thing. Alright. I'm gonna definitely go check this down here first. Just to switch it up from last time, because I think last time I skipped this initially. Nice jump, idiot. Beep. Oh my gosh. Really? Already? Okay. First item, gravity. This is a Keysanity seed. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hold on. Frick. I did not sign up for this. Guess I should have paid better attention, huh? Well, alright. Well, it's hard logic. So there's your difference. Okay, well. That was I was expecting just hard logic. I was not expecting also Keysanity, so that's on me. Come on. Here you go. I should probably just reset, but if I find something in Link to the Past that lets me go to, like, Norfair or something, then might as well. But yeah, that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the random games. I should have... I mean, Matt and I did a round of Kirby's Dream Course as well right before. I should have just streamed that as well, but... Huh. Mystic Quest has a major bug where the helping party member's equipment uses resistance data from the last SRM data loaded. So, like, would that be more of an issue if you were, like, playing the game a second time or something? Like, if you went into a fresh copy, it'd be fine, right? either way, I have 4 hours to get as far in this game as I possibly can, so... Alright, I do not want to go to Front of Escape. I'll do the best I can. Oh god. A second reserve tank already? Nah. I'll hold out on Lumberjack. When you get a new party member, the menu will show the intended data, but battle will use the old data unless you do an in-game save and reset to resync it. Huh. I guess that'll be helpful when I do my Mystic Quest. Bro, check this out. Yo, 8 bombs? Sure. This is gonna be fine. I'll only need like 3.5 hours to beat this. Then I can go eat some leftovers and then play Operation Tango with Jack. It's perfect. My day is already planned out. Did everybody remember to call their fathers on this fatherish day? If, you know, assuming the best scenario. If you didn't, that's fine. Call them what? Call him a doo-doo head. Nice, Sale. Based on the way you said that, I take it that's you're like, okay, I got that out of the way. Now I don't have to do that ever again for another year. I have been given permission to play a little bit longer today if I need to. Space jump? Space jump and gravity already? Yeah, my brother is actually heading up to do 4th of July with my dad, so that should be fun. They usually do, because my dad lives on a lake, and they usually do fireworks like over the lake for 4th of July, so that'll be fun. I'm not a big fireworks guy anymore. I used to be when I was a kiddo. Brother's moving to Missouri for med school. Well, congrats to them. And good luck. It's gotta be scary. You know what's really nice? Playing one game at a time. After that shuffler experience last night, this is super comfy right now. What's up, Ruble? What's a good game to play? Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I want to live in a world where flute is always active as soon as you get it, no matter what. No, I don't want that. No, Baseball Simulator 2000 for the Super Nintendo. Babada babada boo, scoobity bee doo, swabbity hippity hee, scubbity ho. Well, I can go to Norfair right away. We'll just go ahead and check this. E. Whip, 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 doo. Shoop, shoop, doo. Very well, game. Do I really want to do... That's one of the downsides about this mode, is it always feels like I end up having to do a mini Moldering Cave with just bombs, and it sucks. Kid. Do 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 deep scoop scoop do do do. I don't know, Ruble. I don't have an answer for that, bud. Right now I'm playing Mario and Rabbids, and then once I'm done with that, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Rin Star 1. That opens up one more check. Oh, that's where I can go east to do that one thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm very thankful I have the flute for this. It makes it a little bit easier. Let me see if I can get a bomb drop from somebody. It's magic. Is it ice or grapple level 1? What? It was Bryn Star level 1. It's a key card. So this is Keysanity and Super Metroid split up into like several sections now that have key doors. So I have to find the key cards to unlock portions of the game. Castle Tower. Oh, crap. Okay. You know what? Wait, that's not a thing anymore. Or that's not a thing yet. This version doesn't, you can't just go buy bombs from the Capacity Ferry. Oh, that's fair. No worries, man. It's pretty nice. Like, I feel like it has the potential to kind of eliminate the whole, like, beat one game and then go beat another. It kind of balances that out a little bit. But, it does add, certainly adds its own challenges as well. I'm doing this a very slow way, but I guess I'll go check Saha's head. I just want to get a weapon. Or if I don't get a weapon, I guess I'll go buy more bombs on the way back to do Mini Moldering Cave. At this point, I'll probably just go ahead and hop into Eastern. With the big key, I can do almost all of it. The only scary thing would be the dark rooms. Careful. Daph's not here, so we're fine. Ah! E! Ooh! Speed booster. Oh, that opens up some... That opens up stuff. And that's scary. Yeah, let's go ahead and dip into Eastern. It kind of sucks, because if a bow is available, I could probably do stuff. What's up, Jack? What's the smug face for? This is fine. It's a good number of checks. This might also be a pendant dungeon, so I might not have to come back. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can use the cape to get through the dark room if I take too much damage. What did I think? I'm asking the questions here, not you. Ship 1. Okay. Oh, nothing? All right. Ow. I want bombs! Give me a sword. Those are power bombs. I wonder where that morph ball is gonna be. Okay, so this actually is... Oh wait, no, it's not. Because Eastern Big was on Hobo, right? I guess we'll have to go buy bombs and go beat up Moldorms. Oh, down there. It's not Homer's fault. He didn't try to be rude to Garfield yesterday. He didn't mean anything by it. I did give him a bonk on the noggin, though. Alright. We got a key card, which is good. That's about it. We got more bombs, too, so I might not actually need to buy them. I didn't mean to go there. That's fine. So... we don't... I mean... We only have like one thing in logic in Hyrule Castle. We have Mini Moldering Cave right here, which should have what I need. I think. I hope. Good. Morph ball, probably. Yikes. That was not any of the things that I wanted. I think we might actually need to go into Super Metroid, look for stuff, but I'm gonna go buy some bombs and do bomb escape, I guess. Yeah. I mean, we'll probably just sequence break anyway. This is a Keysanity. Oh gosh, it's a Keysanity, which means I could use the cape to get into Castle Tower, and I have a key. So if I had an actual weapon, I could check both items in Castle Tower, but I don't have enough bombs to kill the ball and chain guards, so just hard for Super Metroid. Link to the Past is still just basic NMG normal item pool. Ice Palish. Advanced item placement? No. It's also running on an older version of Link to the Past. I think it's on V28. So it doesn't even have like the stupid Fire Rod Dark Room logic. Yeah, so capacity... Huh. Well, like, yeah, there's no progressive bows, so silvers are separate. Capacity upgrades are still in the pool, so you can get bomb or arrow capacity upgrades. Alright, buddy. You gonna be like that? I guess I have to reload this room then. This isn't in logic because I don't have a Hyrule Castle small. But, man, if I could just get, like, a Fire Rod or something, I'd be set. Alright. More shoopers. Okay, well... I guess we go back to Super Metroid for a few one-offs. I'm gonna head up to the mountain real quick. Get 2 more checks in real quick. Okay, I actually made it to the other side somehow. And then I died. That's good. We're fine. No problem here. Okay. That was something. Impressive. That's why that area is hard to do in the dark. I mean, the hardest part, I guess, is getting to the old man from Flute 1 when you don't have a light source and no, like, no visual. Getting out is usually pretty okay. Especially when you have... Even if you die, like, you get the checkpoint once you get in there, so... Okay, nothing there. Here's the last chance to find something useful. And that looks like a boss keycard. I guess I'll get that. So at this point, I have to assume that Morph is probably in Super Metroid. Let's see which one this is. This one is Meridia boss. Interesting. All right, we'll head to Norfair from here, and then we'll check the one thing we can check. Okay. I guess I have to wait for him to come back. Does he come back? I don't actually know if he... Oh! Okay, he died. I wonder if I'm supposed to back up through the red tower, or... I might just go back to Link to the Past and reset, and then go that way. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Do. Okay. I think I have to learn a new trick now. Or at least I have to, yeah, I have to do like a short charge or something. Let's go get this first. It's at least one item that I could get, though kind of inconvenient. Oh wait, I can't go that way. Okay. All right, so I can only go from via Red Tower. Gotcha. So, I mean, I think I could. Actually, I don't know. Well, I should be able to do this, right? The question is, how do I do like a horizontal? That's what I want to know. I did it once. I think I have to do a spin, like one of those spinny jumps. To not. There we go. All right. Huzzah! I'm learning. Level 2 Brinstar. Okay. So, ooh, that's a scary thing. I can mock ball to get to those items, and that's in logic, but if I fail, then I soft lock. So I gotta make sure to save first. Hard logic. Who would have thought that it'd be hard? I'm assuming Mach is an M-A-C-K, or C-H, because the idea is that you're going stupid fast. Oh wait, I actually just have Speed Booster. I don't need a Mach Ball at all. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. There's my morph. Now I can play the game. Huzzah. Mothball. Now that's how you deal with rats. Ooh, lamp. Okay. Or not rats, but mice. Well, with both Brinstar keys, I can do quite a bit up here. I think I need to save. Right, that's a good point. I couldn't have done Mach Ball because I didn't have Morph. You make a very strong point. I pay attention sometimes, I promise. It's not my fault, I'm an idiot. Leave me alone. Gotta be a better way to do this room. Well, at least I didn't fall on the spikes. I have space jump. No. Aw. Do 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 do. No. Do 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 boo 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 boo. Speed booster and space jump and gravity? It's actually a pretty nice start. Flips. We can do quite a bit in Super Metroid already. Link to the Past, though, we can check Dark Cross, then we can do Waterfall and Zora. I think that's about it. Hey, that's better. Okay, that's... Now I can check all of Escape. More missiles, please. Should try and do this trick. I'll do it later. High jump? Okay, I'll do it now then. Because that just makes this trick, like, super easy. Because now I just... That not it? Here we go. See? Piece of cake. The silvers. Alright. Clearly not required, but pretty nice. Hey, alright. Fighter sword for Garf. It's a really nice seat so far. Chance of failure pretty low. Yeah, I should go this way. I saw somebody do a cool trick where you can, like, basically set up what's it called? A Shine Spark, but you do it in the Morph Ball form? Anybody know anything about that? I think it's like you do Speed Booster, but then you go into Mach Ball or something. Wave! There's one beam, I'll take it. The seed is really nice. I like this seed. E! Blue Bomber, maybe? Oh. Shovel. Book. Wow, we have a lot of stuff we can kind of do in Link to the Past now. Yeah, is that how it works? Is it basically you get the speed boost and then you go into and then you do Mach Ball? Because that would be cool. I'm almost tempted to go back up the other way, but I don't want to. We'll keep going this way. E. Level 2 Norfair key. Upper Norfair. Okay, well that gets me Croc. What a Croc. I think I'll come from up top, because I don't really know how to do this. I guess this isn't too bad. Except when these jerks are in the way. You. There we go. We made it work. I'm not used to having all these movement options so soon. It's blowing my mind. No, I'm just trying to be cool and do deboosts. Don't be like that, game. A third E-tank. I get a feeling we're gonna be doing some hell runs. Okay. In this situation, I think we just head back up top. Skull Woods. No! Man, that was sick. but it was just not close enough. Yeah, and we can go back up. We can go backwards to go check grapple or something, but I'm gonna check this real quick. Oh, just kidding. Oh, that's in logic, but from the backside. Gross. No, thank you. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna check, there's 3 other Norfair, or, not Norfair, Brinstar things that I can do. So, Link to the Past. What are my options? Still don't have Dark World access. I can now get the 2 items out of Castle Tower, which is good. I should check what's at Lumberjack as well. I can dip Desert. I can full clear the rest of Hyrule Castle. Zora checks. Gladly take more supers. I might go. I'm gonna go back and Link to the Past. We'll do the Zora checks real quick. I love having a sword. We'll do this, and then we'll go clear Hyrule Castle and get the 2 items out of Castle Tower. The Bugnet. That's the thing is, like, I don't really want to go to desert for 1 item. That seems like a bad idea. Gladly take another E-Tank, though. That is worth 500 schmackers. What was on Zora Ledge? That was also an E-Tank. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. I want that E-Tank. This is a pretty slow option, but it's fine. Who knows? Maybe the item in here is like the hook shot or something, and then all of a sudden I have Death Mountain I can do. So we can check, like, a few things in Meridia. We can check quite a few things in Norfair. We might have to go down to Croc. Ugh, I don't really want to do that, though. That sounds terrible. Oh, I need to check Shovel as well. I'll check that on the way to Hyrule Castle. Ba 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 bo. Dee ba ba ba. Oishi. Let us see what is on the torch. 20 bucks. I'm curious what my Dark World access is going to be. If it's going to be a Castle Tower key or just a Moon Pearl and Hammer mitts. gonna check this save and quit, check back of escape, and then I'll do Dark Cross into 2 checks Aga Tower. I really... I'm almost tempted to skip the Castle Tower. No. The early cape makes me want to go there sooner than later. Sure. Okay. Immediately useful. Alright, bag of escape. What had I? I gotta say, there's something off about this weekend. I think the severe lack of dying in Dark Souls with my pal Swerve is noticeable. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's interesting. Because now I can go... Well, it gets me into the Mire area, which gets me into Lower Norfair. So I can go, like, fight Gold Chorizo and get a couple items there. I can get, you know, Vanilla Screw Attack. But that's a little scary. I mean, I have plenty of health and E-tanks. I have E-tanks and reserve tanks, so the game is probably wanting me to do that. And the problem is if I go do Meridia stuff, I might get sucked into going all the way to the back and getting to wreck ship from the backside, which I don't want to do. So we're on the lookout for a Moon Pearl at this point. For sure. Alright, that's Hyrule Castle cleared. Let's go check the 2 chests in Aga Tower. At least I have a sword for this. I still haven't gotten a better weapon, though. I wish I could give Link Wave Beam. That would be cool. I'd like that. So good thing I have enough magic. I don't know if this is... I guess this is fine. Just slow. But it works. Okay. Thank you for not saying desert. That would have been worse. Alright. I am out of checks for Link to the Past that are in logic. Do I... The thing is, if I go to Norfair, then I'm kind of sucked into that route. But they gave me these things for a reason, so let's play along. Well, that's unfortunate. I was gonna use that to Super Bunny, but now I can't. And now I'm dead. I got stuck on the edge of the water, and that caused me to sit there like an idiot. No, we're going back. I'm intrigued. Let me grab some health. I was gonna do a Super Bunny trick to get bopped into Meyer's shed so I can actually get the items out of there. But then I got caught by the water. Whoopsie doodle. God damn it. Got a little close there. Let's try that again. Alright, you know what? Fine. We just won't do it then. If you're gonna be like that game. Asshole. Crystal T-Rock. Oh boy. Okay, so fun thing is as soon as we get in there, we're gonna start, our ass is gonna start burning. Level 1 Meridia, huh? Oh, that opens up a ton of stuff there, so I should probably just grab that and leave instead of doing this. Yeah, because now I'm gonna die. Okay. I'll have to come back and get that. So yeah, I just need... Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Now we know. We'll come back for that in a second. Yeah, I don't even think that's in logic. Anyway? Let's go back and get that. Yeah, that seemed kind of important, I think. Okay, this is not gonna work. I need to get rid of this bird. This bird is relentless. Yes, Bunny does not like interacting with the edges of water. I was trying to drop in so I can get iframes, but I was not a fan of that. Alright, so we'll hop in, we'll grab our key, and then we'll leave. Blip, blip. Cool. Perfect. Alright, back up to... Yeah, we'll go to Norfair. So, I think I'm fine isolating a couple checks for now. In Super Metroid. Shoot for that hot, spicy density. I would also just generally like to avoid hell runs if I can. Preferably. There was a... Yeah, that's what I thought. I saw someone else do that, and I'm like, I could do that. That's a bow. Oh man, I could have done Eastern on my first trip. That sucks. Oh well. Oh well. It got me a key. I don't remember to where. Alright, we'll go do Meridia stuff. Yeah, because I don't even have, like, access to Bubble Mountain or anything. I need Upper Norfair 1 for that, I think. No, I need Upper Norfair 2. Upper Norfair 1 gets me to Ice Beam and stuff. There's one check I can do over there, but I'll hold off and see if I can find the beam. Let's actually run up real quick and do Grapple. I think that now is a good time to do that. And so I can check this. I'll check that on the way back. Bum, bum. Oh. My space jump, asshole. Care more about just getting across than getting power bombs, so let's not do that anymore. This better be good. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Wow, good call, me. That's fine. Cool. So, Samaria doesn't do anything for me at the moment. But we'll need it for T-Rock at some point. And, I mean, at this point... Whoops. Stupid wave beam. Well, we still need stuff. We need the, like the Meyer big key and whatnot, so. But Meyer could be a crystal too. Who knows? Oh, hell yeah. That's the good item. Alright, I guess we're heading to Meridia next. Let's see if I need to do this cheeky speed booster right here. I need to turn high jump boots back on. Yeah. It's really nice having all these movement options super early. Now I just need screw attack and I'd be perfect. Okay, we're gonna need that. That I can skip. So I need to drop down. Oops. Right here. Oh, okay. Goofed it. Get out of here, crab. Okay. I thought I hit... Pretty sure I hit down. That's not gonna work, is it? God damn it. Okay. I have to, like, duck as I go through the doorway or something? I thought I messed it up. I thought I was too far to the right. Okay. Just need some proper setups to do that easier. Whoa! Slow down. I don't need that heart container. Bombs. Missiles. Yeah, I guess the only problem about having all this stuff is I'm like, it's gonna be a lot easier to clear this game. It just means there's a good chance that I'm gonna like clear this entire game and then go do all of Link to the Past. Which is fine. It's not ideal. Well, that's not true. We're gonna be like one item away. We're gonna be like on a wild goose chase for like Lower Norfair boss key or something. There's that desert small. Great. Wonderful. Hey, there's a hammer. I'll take that. I'll also run into more and more enemies. Piece of cake. I mean, having space jump already means that it's not like I'm just probably not going to be forced into too many hard logic tricks at this point. There. Okay. Wow. Wow. So, yeah, I had to get the mitts out of the back of Escape to go to the Norfair portal, or yeah, the lower Norfair portal in the Mire area to get the Meridia key to come here to get my moon. And I think Hammer was in logic though, without the Meridia key. But the Moon Pearl wasn't, so. Now I have super Dark World access in Link to the Past, which is great. Perfect. I get to play the other game now. Oh, this might be tricky. Blue mail. I need to see what this is before I worry about it. I'm gonna worry about it. I need that. I think I turned high jump off for this. I think this is one of those tricky wall jump into morph. Maybe not. Let me turn high jump back on. God damn it. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this and then I'll worry about the other. Dude. Crumble blocks are the worst. What the heck? There we go. Okay, now I think I can do this. I remember this being trouble for me. Dude, what the hell? How the fuck do you get this? I need this! Gimme! I have no idea how you're supposed to do this. Huh. Like that. Thank God. Oh, that was hell. I don't ever want to do that again. I don't even know what I did different this time. I guess I just hit the buttons in the right timing. Get me the hell out of here. Okay. I have Very now. I think, yeah, I'm gonna skip. I think I'm definitely gonna skip the other sand pit for the time being. Just hope there's nothing there. I mean, I should probably just go back, but I think we're fine as long as it's not like like Dragon boss or something, like Meridia boss keycard. I think as long as it's not that, we're fine. I'm gonna check this real quick. Yeah. And then we'll head to... I want to go do Link to the Past stuff for a bit. I can remember a previous SMZ3 seed where there was something required in that spot that I was trying to get to. And it took me forever to figure out, or to get it. I don't even remember if I got it, actually. But it sucked. Yeah, well... Yeah, let's do Link to the Past for a bit. Just because we have stuff we can do. Ow! First step. This is not that. Though we could check Desert Right, but meh. See what I could have had the first time if I just didn't get hacked by the birdo. Show me a spring ball and I'll be sad. Alright. Let's go do... We'll do Hype Cave up to Village of Outcast. And we can go beat Skull Woods. That'd be fun. Oh, we could go... Could go do stuff in Pod, too. Yeah, we have a lot we can do right now. I mean, at least for now, most of the scary parts about Super Metroid is not an issue anymore. I mean, now that I have both suits already, I don't really have to be too concerned. At this point now, it's really just, you know, if there's something on Shack Tool and I need grapple, or... where all the heckin' beams are, I guess. Swamp and Mire. Good to know. Okay. Ugh. I will probably go ahead and turn in the Smith right away. Bye-bye. So the funny thing is we could go beat Eastern and Pod. Pod out of logic, Eastern not. And Skull Woods. And, you know... And Ice Palace. Wow. I have quite a few options right now. Oh, mama. That's good. Thank you, Plasma. So I can actually go fight Dragon. I just have to take the... Yeah, the Dark World portal to get there. So that's fun. And then we can use, I guess. Well, the thing about that is I think we need the other Meridia key to unlock Plasma. So we can beat Dragon and then potentially just go down and do Sandpit, or the other Sandpit, and be golden. Maybe. What? Sorry. Messaging with my brother. I guess the only downside about this route is that I'm gonna end up isolating Purple Chest, but I think that's probably okay for now. You know, let's reverse this idea, because I don't want to go to Catfish. So let's go do, we'll check out what's at Checkerboard, we'll do Skull Woods. And then we'll double back, do the two spots in Village of Outcast, dip into Thieves and grab and save and quit with the Purple Chest. That way I don't isolate it. I might need that. Maybe this is what that early cape was for. But what small key could this possibly be that I would want? Several. An Ice Palace small would be helpful. Well, it's about as convenient of a time to get that as any. Hey, bird. I think I'll route front to back. Just in case I find the mirror and then I can check pedestal. Beep, 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 beep. What? That always works. Excuse me? Why did that fail? That shouldn't have failed. What the heck? I'm upset. Cool. That's good to get that out of the way. Now we just gotta find the criteria one, and then I don't have to worry about clearing any of GT. Just go mode it. Now that would be perfect. I swear to gosh. No. Watch out! Oh. Oh. Wreck ship boss. Okie doke. Well, I can do all of Wreck's ship now, so I guess I'll probably do that next. After I'm done with this mini Link to the Past break. Give me that full magic trap. Oh, I was hoping I could kill the Wallmaster with that pot as I'm getting sent to the heavens. Now that'd be cheeky. Murder. Oh, what's my health at? 4. Perfect. Yeah, we'll set up that 2. We'll set up the... We'll get the chest in here, and then we'll death warp back to the beginning. Then we'll go kill our first Link to the Past boss. Nice. I'm a fan of no ice rod hunts. Perfect. Seed is gonna turn around and be a dick at some point, right? It's being way too nice. It's a little concerning. It's quiet. Ooh, quiet. Probably be fine without magic here. Because I can just use hammer, but we'll play it cool. Hookshot hunt at the end. Ooh, spicy. Nah, it's probably gonna be one of the... It's probably gonna be the criteria boss key card. If I had to guess. Getting greedy. Wow. That was awesome. Oh, that was incredible. I don't know how I didn't die. I have no idea how I didn't die there. Whew. Jeez. I was like, I could switch to cape, but that takes too long, so there's no way. Okay. I'm not complaining. So, yeah, we'll go do the 2 checks in Village Outcast. We'll check the first 4 of these, and we'll grab Purple Chest, save and quit, turn that in, and then... Yeah. Probably head to... Yeah, we'll head to Wreck Ship next. So we can do all of that. So yeah, right now we definitely need a hook shot. A hook shot or mirror would open up more possibilities. In Link to the Past, because I can't get up to Hera or T-Rock without him. We could go beat Eastern for 1 item. But I kind of want to hold out. Just in case. If I can hold out for Mir, then I can do pod into Eastern. That'd be a little bit more efficient. Hey, there's that spring ball. That would have helped me get Varia a little bit easier. You know what I should do? Wonder if I should backtrack, go kill Dragon, and then backtrack up to the backside of Wreck Ship to do that instead. Yeah, boy! Alright. These bad boys are great. That is a nice find. Oops. It's fine, I need Death Warp anyway. I think I'll go do Wreck Ship first. Fire small. Brinstar boss. Okay, I can go kill Kraid as well. So we have three bosses we can kill. 4 if you count Croco, I guess. Man, if only I checked Thieves Town first. Then I could have done hammer dashes instead. I can imagine having Fighter Sword an hour and a half in. That's easy. It's easy to remember. Did I... Oh, I accidentally ditched my chest in my house. That was scary. Good thing I remembered that if you walk into a door sideways, you don't enter it, so... It was nothing! F your sign. Do-do-do-do-do. I'll definitely go check Lumberjack with this route then. That actually works out pretty well. Then yeah, either see? Could do a bunch of Norfair shit. I mean, at this point, I might as well head up and go kill Kraid. Oh. Computer, you okay? That was weird. One of my monitors just like went black for like a split second. E. Alright, won't be killing Aga today. That might be why I'm buffering so much. What is? My monitor, like, blinking once is causing you to buffer? I don't think it works that way. Unless you were just speaking out loud. Irrelevant to what I said. Oh no. Yeah! Nice! Find. Good call. We have charge, wave, and plasma already, so... Alright. Yeah, let's go kill Kraid real quick. Wouldn't feel right to kill anyone else but Kraid first. He's gotta go. I should really go for the Norfair checks, just because it would. I mean, it's usually not something I do at this point. Like doing this and then doing wreck ship is like very. That's normally what I would do. I need to turn on my stuff. Sure. Oh, powerful beam. Do 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 do. Brr, brr. We got two. I don't know how that one missed him. He's dead. Star boss dead. Ew. If I can get like two more pod smalls, I'd be feeling good about that. Okay, nothing over here. It's so nice actually having, like, multiple beams for once. I'm so not used to it. You know what? I am gonna break protocol and go this way instead. Gotta switch things up, keep it interesting. Also, wreck ship sucks. So I can actually... Oh, wait. I do have that. Oh, wait. Oh. When did I get that? Why did I not mark it? Oops. Okay, well, I have access to all this. I didn't know that until now. That's a save point. Wow, we can do so much of... I mean, we literally just need the 2 lower Norfair keys and the Criteria boss key. That's all we need to beat Super Metroid. That's kind of nuts. Bop. So much power. So much destruction. I love it. I want some more of it. Whoops. A little preemptive there. Hey, pod map. Sick. Nothing and nothing. This is fine. Oh. What? Can you not run in this? Oops. I guess I'm stupid or something. It is lava. True. I don't have my lava suit on. I have my fire suit on, but that's not the same thing at all. Nice jump, buddy. Alright. Map! Okay. Pod Eastern. Now we know. So I can go this way. I don't think it's a faster way to go, but it is a way that I can go. Thanks for the lift, bud. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, I marked the wrong thing. Got it. Alright. I marked that I had the boss key card and not the number 2 card. Okay, good. I didn't want to go fight Croco anyway. He sucks. Alright, I guess we'll go do Wreck Ship then. Yo, what's up, T-Biz? Yeah, we beat it. Me and Swerve beat it last week. Yeah, I was not expecting the final boss to be such a pushover. But after beating all the DLC, then yeah. Well, I did highlight everything. Everything's highlighted now, so. Just a warning though, like I literally spent like 4 hours just like clearing random stuff. Like looking for secrets and whatnot, and then it took me like 2 tries to beat the final boss. So if you want to go watch ah, frick. Really? Wait. Okay, we have to go the other way. Well, shit. I guess we're gonna go beat Dragon then, because I don't want to go this way. But yeah, it was fun. Dark Souls 3 was a great game. Really fun experience. Maybe someday I'll try like the Cinders mod of it or something. That might be fun. Which Bloodborne was on PC? Yeah. I have it on PS4 though. So, hey, Master Sword, nice. Could have had that soon. That's fine. Yeah, I have that. That'll, if I'm gonna play anything from that series or whatever, that'll probably be next, but I have no idea when that'll be. Probably be taking a little bit of a break, work on some backlog of other stuff. Okay, so kill these guys. And then run. Get speed boost. We just check it anyway. No, I want to learn how to do this. I think what I need to do is do an aim up at the end. Let me just tap tap. I think I have to let go of all D-pad inputs. Yeah, okay. Heart piece. Sick. I'm getting it. I also have Sekiro on PC. But I probably play through Bloodborne first before I play through that. But hey, just remember, there's always Elden Ring. You know what? I have a sword. I have no magic, though. I'm gonna get some magic, and I think I'll just go ahead and do Ice Palace. I don't have a small key for it, but that's fine. We'll just route it like an idiot. Yeah, I wonder if it's coming out on PS... What did it say it was launching on? I know it's coming out for PS5 and PC, but I really hope that if it's launching for both, that they come out with PC launch at the same time. So, because I'll probably get on my computer. I'll probably get it on my computer. Yeah, I hadn't seen much of it at all until E3. It's a lot of platforms. Yeah, I'm probably never gonna buy any more new games for my PS4. That thing is a piece of crud. GT. Okie doke. So yeah, we gotta hit the switch. No, we don't. I have the big key. I don't need to hit the switch. Yeah, I think I might do a Dark Souls rando again sometime soon. Could be fun. Just for like a day. It's a fun game, but it's also very exhausting. Come on, Ice Pal. I should have checked Pod and Eastern maps before I came here. Good. I need to find Ether and then I can full clear Mire. That's nice. Alright. Very good. Oh, don't do that. You don't have a hook shot. Good. It's nice to get that before I get the big key. Oh, that's a big find right now. Sick. I'll make this fight much easier. That's really bad. Boy, I could not afford taking damage there. Because now I'm very concerned about my magic. I don't have enough magic to actually beat this boss now. Fuck. Come on, man. But I might be able to. If I find a full magic drop, or if I can do sword beams. No, this isn't guaranteed to work, though. And there's a very good chance that this won't. But we have to try. It's working! Hell yeah, dude. Sick. That is such a relief. Oh, good. Now watch it be a pendant. It's fine, now we know. Damn it. I'm upset, but it's okay. It was cool, so it's fine. What's Pod? Pod is the other pen. All right, we have all of our dungeon info now. So at least now we... That's actually, you know, it sucks, but it's actually kind of good. So we need T-Rock Big, Thieves Big, Desert Big. We need Hookshot, Mirror, and Ether. At a minimum. I'm gonna go ahead and beat Eastern. Then we'll go fight Dragon and we'll do Wreck Ship. Now if I get some more pod keys, I can head there. So we're coming in here just for one item. We were here earlier. I think there was a... Yeah, there was a Wreck Ship keycard in here, but that was it. So nothing super helpful. Yeah, we're gonna go beat Dragon, and then we'll have to do the back way to get to Wreck Ship. Was there actually... There was a Thieves Town Small. I think that was the only thing that was in that Ice Palace. And a Meyer Small, maybe? I think there was 2 small keys. Oh, Meyer Big. Okay, good. Alright, that makes that play feel better. Alright, what am I Swamp and Mire? I'm gonna go check what's on the pyramid real quick before I head to Dragon. I should just dip into Pod right now, but if I can get one more key, then I'd be a little bit more inclined to do that. 2 keys for Pod is not really that... It's not enough to send me there yet. You know what, let's just go ahead and do this in Catfish, and then we're just done with all that overworld stuff. Because then we can just take the portal by Catfish, and that'll speed that up. You know what, after spending 4-ish hours yesterday playing on emulator, this feels so good playing on console. Hey, that's a required small key. Yay! That's also great because Swamp is one of the Pyramid Fairy crystals, so there was no way you could route in Pyramid Fairy before checking Pyramid. I feel good. I did a good thing. Okay, we're not gonna miss this time like we did yesterday. I missed throwing a thing in the Catfish circle like 3 times. Ba 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 ba. Wait. Fortunately, I have plenty of health and missiles, so I'm not super worried at all. Hey, get out of the way. I just gotta remember how to route this. Let's see what bot wound's holding on to. Oh wait, I can't. I forget. I don't have the... Huh. Wait a minute. No, I can go... I can go the other way. So slow. That's useless. Whoa. I wonder how much damage this will do. I wonder if this is stronger than super missiles. Dragon's dead. Hey, my first bottle. Sick. Okay, so I can get to plasma. It's just bot wound is locked by a key. So does that mean bot wound is only locked by one item? Or that key only locks one item? Seems kind of strange. But I guess, in a sense, it makes for interesting routing. Depending on what you find, or, you know, which keys you find. Because, like, that could be my logical access to get... Hell, to even get to the Dark World, maybe. If I, like, don't have the hammer, don't have Agate Tower access, but I have Moon Pearl and Flippers. Alright. We saved. We're gonna go check plasma. I really wish there was a way I can hold this controller so that movements feel good and I can still use the, like, diagonals for directional aiming. Fortunately, I don't think that's a thing. Because I kind of give it a little tappy. What I'm wondering is, can I go from here? I can go from here. Oh no, I can't. I can't get to Sandpit that way, can I? But can I get direct ship from there? Well, hopefully this is nothing. Level 1 keycard. Norfair. It literally... well, I have to keep it. Even though it only opens up 2 spots. Did they just block my attack? That is like a really bad one to find up here. Just can't really reset it. Alright, I need to check something. I can go this way, right? That takes me down here. Wait. Oh. Ah. I should. But I'm gonna play it safe and go all the way around and check Sandpit. Because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna basically last location it. It's just kind of really annoying to get to. Yeah, because I have to do this. Yo, second try, let's go. Nice. I need to be careful, my health is very low. Like, I don't even think the game would let me Shine Spark. That's where I want to go. I guess the only downside about doing this is now that one item at Babu is super isolated. Whoops. This might be easier now that I have Spring Ball. No, not really. Spring Ball would have been nice for the other side. Okay, supers. That's pretty good. What else are we getting on this glorious day? A big key. Okay. Good one, though? Well, we don't know. Who knows? That might be useful. Big key for green pennant here. Let's go, baby. Alright, so I think, yeah, we take this back up, and then we gotta go the back way to wreck ship. Which is a little scary, because we are kind of low on health. So there's 2 checks left in Meridia. One's grapple beam locked, and one's locked by the Meridia 2 key. Okay. Hey, what's up, Wokey? How's it going, dude? Oh. Played some Guilty Gear. Nice. I was watching Donkey play that the other day. I remember Guilty Gear having like some really sick music. Way back, I remember watching somebody play it at a friend's house on, I think, PS2. And I was like, that's some tasty jams right there. I spent some time last night downloading a bunch of Super Nintendo soundtracks. Like Seventh Saga, and Mystic Arc, and Brainlord. Do you pronounce it Zerd? Xard? Nah, my way's better. Aw, we're doing well until we bonked. I really don't like having to go this way to wreck ship, but it is kind of one of those like unique aspects of the Keysanity. Is that this is the logical choice. Oh wait, I guess I can go up there and get that, huh? I mean, might as well check that now. Don't need to check it later. And the nice thing is the door that leads back to, like, the ship is a one-way. Is only locked going from the ship back. So that's a huge change, or that's a huge aspect of it. Aww. That's mean. I thought they would spawn. I thought they'd give it to me for free. Booby. booby. Yo, what's up, Ack? Not gonna lie, Ack, I was not aware this is a Keysanity when I loaded it up until I got locked out of blooper in, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. That's not good. Alright, let's do some counting this time. Yeah, Seed's been really nice. I mean, suits and Dark World access pretty quick. Okay, I guess it is kind of a pattern. You can kind of tell when he's gonna pop his eyes out. I have no idea what I'm at count-wise. Dude. So many whiffs. Alright, well, he dies this turn. Great fight. Woof. Ack, how many cycles does it take for you to beat Fantoon? Is it more than 5? Beep, beep. Don't need that. Only keys I really need right now. Hey! Hey! Get out of the way. T-Rock keys. Need T-Rock keys. Yeah. T-Rock keys and maybe pod keys, that's about it. I want to go back and check that, but I'm going to do a save first, so I can reset instead of walk and bake. Just because my health is terrible. Alright, well, we're going to clear Wreck Ship, and then hopefully we find, like, Ether to go do Mire. Or at least Mirror Hookshot, so we have access to East Death Mountain. But I guess at this point, I'd rather just hold on until I have more T-Rock smalls, because that's not enough. One is not enough. I also don't have the big key, so maybe I don't care that much about T-Rock. But I have everything to do green pendant Hera. Okie doke. Oh, there's my ticket. Slow and steady. Yeah, what's up, Fwiller? Fwiller, look, the boys are back on screen. I've missed them. Oh yeah, I forgot you can kind of do like a charge. Or maybe not. Maybe I just made that up. I thought if you do a charge, if you charge and then do like a spinny attack, that it'll like act as a screw attack, kind of. Maybe it does, but maybe it's just a weakened one or something. Got all the missiles in the world. See?
But long chili dog.
At Willage Bradley one day suggests a game.
Are you telling me to suggest a game? One day? I'm very confused. But thanks for the 18 months, teacher. Appreciate that. I suggest you a game. Ah, I see. One day when you have enough beans. Damn. I don't need that. Had a fun brownie? Hell yeah. Congratulations. Not like right here. Whoop. Fuck. I bonked my head. Hello? Bro, you're killing me. There we go. There's a third pod. There's a boss key. Nice. Okay. What's the... Which one was that? Upper Norfair. Ah, I don't want that one. Now I can go kill Croc. Ugh. Yo, what's up, Pool Float? Nice goof earlier. Oh, that's gotta feel bad. Skipping Bottle Vendor. That was a hell of a goof. I mean, at the same time, like, in mine yesterday, I completely forgot that I didn't even do Kakariko at all with one of my characters. And did Agatower before it, which ended up being required, so it worked out, but, like, you just... It's hard to keep track of 2 games at once. By the way, we're talking about the BizHawk Shuffler multi-world. I don't know if y'all seen that yet. It's pretty nuts. Okay. almost done in Rex Ship. I just have these 2 checks. So what do we get here? Pod small. Upper Norfair boss. Here a big key. Mirror. We got the mirror. That's pretty dang good. Alright. I'm not even gonna mark it off on my map tracker because I already know that I got them all. Alright, well. I think with that, we'll go beat Swamp Palace. Oh, we can go... Ooh, what do I want to do? So for Super Metroid, all we need at this point is both keys for Lower Norfair. I'm gonna real quick, just because I'm curious, I'm gonna go see what is at Reserve. Or Gauntlet, whatever this is. The end of the Gauntlet thingy. Double red rupees. Alright, well, I don't be needing those. Well, that's good. It's good to get that info out of the way. I wanted to do a horizontal one. Man, I'm hungry. Okay. Yeah. How goes the wind and stuff? Good. Things are actually going pretty good, I'd say. I'm gonna real quick check, what am I checking? I want to check right side desert. Better not cheat as much as I want to. And then I'll check checkerboard, and then... Yeah, I should probably just go do swamp. I'll at least do green pendant hair before I head to pod. I have a 3rd small key now for pod. Let me park that down. So for Link to the Past, we need a hook shot, we need ether. That's it for items. Well, we might need a medallion for T-Rock. That's possible. And then we need 1, 2, 3 big keys still. And like 2 more T-Rock smalls, so. But aside from that, this is going pretty well. Yeah, I think Swamp Palace is the right shot. Well, no, I can't do Swamp. I don't have a hook shot. Let's go up to Death Mountain and get our hook shot then. I guess now I am a little worried about, like, K45, Bombo's tablet, stuff like that. Well, the nice thing is we can't get into T-Rock because we have 0 medallions. And even if we could, like, we can only get up to Chomps, and that's it. Wow, wow, wow. Vanilla ether? No. God, no. Shack tool? Yeah, probably. I can't even do... Oh, I don't even want to do this. No hook shot? Come on. Ah, come on. Fine. Boop, 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 boop. I need some more big keys. I feel like there's gonna be something in pod, probably. That's useless. I wish it was the other beam. How many 10 arrows are you gonna give me, game? Hey, what's up, Mad Hoots? Do-do-do-do-do. I will check tile room. I guess. Ship's done. What is... At least the boss is done. Take a sip of coffee with fancier. I don't have any coffee. Well, I have cold coffee. Cold morning coffee. Mmm. It's good stuff. Thanks, Aka. Excuse me? Oh, did me turning left pop me out? Yeah, I guess so. Dang it! Yeah, this is old coffee right here. Old and cold. Gold! Supers. Fine, I didn't want you anyway, fairy. Alright, hopefully we just find the 3 things we need to beat Super Metroid in here. And as well as my hookshot. And ether. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Ed. Getting sick is no fun. I had a pretty okay weekend. Can't really complain. Well, no, I can, because I slept through... My sleep schedule has been terrible, so I slept through a lot of it. At least I slept through a lot of the AM hours. The sunlight hours. But no, just been playing a good chunk of Zelda lately. It's been weird without having Dark Souls to look forward to each weekend, though. And spending time with my good pal Swerve. Okay. There's pod small number 4, so now I can... If I get one more pod small, then I can full clear that dungeon. I think I'll check pedestal before I do that, though. Good. That's good. Oh, I need to check sick kit as well. Well, that works out. Meyer and another T-Rock. All right. Well, if T-Rock... At this point, I hope T-Rock is also Ether. I don't really want to dive T-Rock right now. Though there is the rare possibility of a T-Rock small being in T-Rock. And we also have to learn how to hover again. Bet. Uh-oh. I mean, if it is quick, I'll just go ahead and dip inside. Okay, hook shot. Oh, well, if you insist, game. Sometimes you just... Nah, I'm not even gonna say it. I say it every time I fail at hovering. Okay, well. We're gonna skip Lava Chest. But we can full clear T-Rock. Minus Lava Chest. So I guess it's not really a full clear. But hey, this is good! That's another crystal! I'm getting a little behind on those. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, hookshot or ether. Hookshot would let me beat Swamp. Ether would let me beat Meyer. Desert Big would let me beat Desert. I went the wrong way. Thieves Town Big would let me beat Thieves Town. So I just need 2 items and 2 big keys for Link to the Past. And for Super Metroid, I need 3 keys. And one of those keys could be in Ganon's Tower, unfortunately. E. Yo, what is up, Detrius? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-boo. Yeah, I definitely skip Lava Chest here. And just hope for the best. And just hope it's like a vanilla TR, or not vanilla, but... because that is not where a TR small goes. But just hope it is a TR small. That opens up 2 checks. That's it. How am I doing today? I'm doing just fine. Thanks for asking, man. I didn't stay up till the sun came out playing video games, so that's good. I did randomly wake up at 8 and couldn't get back to sleep for like an hour or so, and then slept till 11. And then kind of just been dicking around. I was playing some games with my brother earlier, which was fun. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Ow. Do 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 do. Now in this scenario, I would much rather get the, oh, give me that. A lot of goodies. I would much rather get the lower Nerfair boss keycard before the lower Nerfair 1 keycard. So I don't have a repeat of the last Keysanity seed I did, where that boss keycard to beat Ridley was in the very check prior to Ridley. It was quite unfortunate. Because I, of course, last location that. Because I said, what are the odds? And apparently the odds were high enough that it would happen. Lousy sword beams. I don't need these maps anymore, guy. Doom doom. So after this, I guess I'll go. I guess I can go check the other mirror spots, and maybe it was the Hookless Swamp Dive. Nah, I should just check Pedestal, check Sick Kid, check Pedestal, and then turning Green Pennant, go to Pod. I don't really want to do Hookless Swamp. As for Super Metroid, I have the 2 checks outside of my ship. And I have Shack Tool, and then I have Ice Beam down to Croco. So, not much left in Super Metroid. Wrong medallion. What? Thank you. Boy, I'm scared about that lava chest now. Oh, we just gotta hope it's nothing. Oh, baby. Okay, There's my hookshot. We can go beat Swamp now. Check Hookshot Cave. I'm gonna just go straight there. There's no reason to do anything else. That was close. Because otherwise, the only thing we would have gotten out of there was that 1 key card. Might have stuff, but... That's good. Pod small, ice small. 5 pod smalls is great. We can full clear that entire dungeon. Not that I want to, but we can now. I'm still gonna go for this though. Check Sick Kid. I'm gonna check Pedestal. Oh. Hello, big boy. The last reserve tank is in captivity. Yeah, we'll do Swamp. I'll probably do K45 into Swamp. And then do Bombo's Tablet. Oh, and then do Bombo's Tablet. Let's see. We're 1 pod small away from actually getting this. You can now find your way home. I mean, I'm assuming that's just a map or something. Not a very specific hint. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum, bum. Yeah, we still need 2 more big keys. 2 big keys in Ether. And then 3 key cards for Super Metroid. So we're 6 items away from go mode. And we only have 1 extra big key to give up. As in, like, a big key's gonna show up and it's like, oh, is this one of the 2 we need? Nope, it's Swamp. That's it. I guess we were still on only 1 row of E-tanks. I'm full clearing as much as I can of this dungeon. I'm not skipping left side, no way, no how. Eee! Look at all these E's. Now, the funny thing would be is if the last T-Rock small was on, like, left side swamp. Whoops. Skipped a step. So you logically had to come in here to get that big key, or that small key, to again get hookshot off of Trinex. That'd be craptastic. if we full clear all of this, I mean, we'll check Bombos, but I think the next step is going to be go to Pod. E. Though, I mean, I guess I could take a moment to switch gears and do more Super Metroid stuff, just to balance stuff out. But at the same time, like, I could do a lot in Pod. And it's really not that slow. Good old nothing left side. Man, has it really almost been 3 hours? Doesn't feel like it. Seed has been pretty chill altogether. I mean, it's been a super easy seed. I mean, the most struggle that I had was just fighting Phantoon because I suck at that fight. That's about it. Come on, don't give me a completely empty swamp. Come on. There's nothing but health in here. Lots of it. Well, it's a crystal, so I'm happy. Hyrule Castle small. I don't think there was anything even in the front of Hyrule. Alright, well, as long as there's something, not anything in the big chest, then yeah, we're fine. Okay. I should go to Pod. I mean, right now, like, anything in Super Metroid that isn't beating a boss is basically like doing a pendant dungeon. There's really no difference. Let's see if Tower of Hera was worth it. Lame. It's okay. I think Hera had. No, Hera had like 30 arrows, a heart container, and nothing else, pretty much. Alright, let's full clear this stinking dungeon, and then we'll go to Super Metroid. Yeah, and I guess we can go just mirror flute up to Death Mountain, take that portal, check Ice Beam, Crumble Mountain, and then head straight to Croc. Ah, what a croc. So this was opened up with with the bow that we got at the high jump spot, which was pretty early. So be kind of curious to see what's here. If it would have actually like altered my route at all. Nope. I'll finish it here. Like partially tempted to just go straight to Helma before I get before I find something that'll send me elsewhere and just clear the dungeon. Oh, but I don't wanna. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh wait, no, I can't do it that way. I only have 5 keys. What am I thinking? I could have been bad. I was like, oh, I have a big key. I can just do the hammer jump now. Piece of cake. But no. There's Ether. Good. Okay. So that opens up Mire and Pyramid Fairy. Screw attack is pretty nice. There's one thing I still need to do, and I need to stop putting off, is I need to go get my car clean and get the tires aired up so I can actually drive the car around. Okay. 5 items away from go mode. Full beams. It's been pouring rain all day. See, part of me misses storms, but like, I'd always be afraid that my power's gonna flicker and my stream's gonna get cut off, or I'll be in the middle of a race and like, it gets shut down somehow and I lose all my progress. I guess that's kind of one of the nice things about living in LA, is I don't ever really have to worry about inclement weather. Aside from fire, I just gotta worry about fire and earthquakes. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kill Helma, just so I'm done with it, because I don't want to isolate anything there. Unless this is another thing. It's not. 'Twas not another thing. Get your ass up there. The 2 safest natural disasters. Thankfully, the part of the valley that we're in, like, fire usually doesn't make it... usually doesn't get too close to us, so that's good. Now, earthquakes we've had... I've felt at least like a half dozen or more since, I mean, in this 7 going on 8 years I've been out here. And only one of them was actually, like, legit scary. So that ether was only locked by 2 small keys, I think? LA's due for another massive earthquake again? Hell yeah! Dude, I just need like a volcano to suddenly erupt or some shit. Be fun. Okay. Too laggy, can't do this. Can't charge my sword. Watch the movie Volcano. Is that the one with Pierce Brosnan? No! I don't want that shit! Well, I'm gonna go check that now and do Shack Tool then. No, I should not do that. I should go straight to Meyer. Okay, no, this routing works out. We'll do Meyer into Pyramid Ferry, into back to... Check that crap. Tommy Lee Jones? Wasn't there no... There was a volcano-related movie with Pierce Brosnan in it, though. 100% remember that being a thing. Dante's Peak. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Dante's Inferno? That sounds close, but... something else? I need to watch more disaster movies. They're fun to watch. Ideally ones that don't have The Rock in them. He's only allowed to be in funny movies. Didn't Dante's Peak have like a grandma that like sacrificed her legs to push a boat across a fiery hot lake? Hey! Alright. We're almost in Link to the Past Go mode. We just need one big key. And I'm just gonna go right on to the next dungeon then. F that. La Brea Tar Pit spawn in a volcano? Is that the one where they're like trying to evacuate people off of a subway and a police officer or a firefighter like jumps and throws somebody, but he doesn't make it, and then they watch him like melt? Sweet. I'm still wondering where the hell that last T-Rock bait or small is. All right, Jack, we're watching one of those volcano movies sometime. It's gonna be very, very contrast to. Oh, okay. So that we're just in Link to the Past go mode now. Sick. All right. Now I just need all 3 key cards for Super Metroid. And one of them can be in Ganon's Tower. Oh wait, that was the swamp one. Ah, shit. Never mind. I got bamboozled. Yes! No, wait. No. That's good, but also bad. Okay, now just give me the Ridley card right here. No, that's the other one. But that also means that Ganon's Tower is completely empty, so that's good. Stop lasering my ass. Okay. Wow, that was just suddenly really quick. So we need two more keys. 1 Desert Big and 1 Lower Norfair boss. There's the last T-Rock Small. Wow, okay. So they just want you to go to Pod before you go to T-Rock. Makes sense to me. Okay. 2. We just need to find the Ridley boss card, which sadly could be in Lower Norfair, and very likely is. I just hope I find it while I'm clearing. I'm gonna just go ahead and finish Link to the Past at this point. Because there's nothing in GT at all. I can just go mode that, so that's good. Oh, I still need the Desert Big, sorry. So we'll do this, then we'll... I guess we'll, go do that Pyramid Fairy check like I want to. Nah, I should just go to Thieves Town. No, we'll do Pyramid Fairy, and then we can do Grave Ledge over to Thieves Town. Perfect. I'm gonna do one more thing. Yeah, what's up, Johnny? So I just want to double check if this was something or not. Because I saw the thing on the right was a missile, but I don't remember what the thing on the left was. I should have paid more attention. All right, just a blue roop. We'll check the 3 things we can up here, and then we'll head back to Link to the Past. You have to work till noon tomorrow? Hell yeah. How do I keep doing that? Alright. Forgot there's not a thing in Keysanity. I am in Super Metroid Go mode all of a sudden. Okay. Wow, what a good last second call! Holy cow! Sick. Alright, I just need a Desert Big. Well then, I'm changing plans and we're gonna go... check this. Then we'll check Chozo bombs. And then yeah, we'll head back and just do Lower Norfair. Go kill Ridley. Might as well. Wow, what a good call, me. Good job. Hey. Yeah, well, now the only thing we really have to worry about is if that desert big is in the swamp big chest, in T-Rock lava chest. I know, I just like the Shine Spark better. Space Jump sucks. Shine Spark great. Just lag the shit out of the game real quick. Big key. Small key. I don't know why I grabbed that. There's literally nothing it could be that I would need. Just let me have fun, Jin. Gosh. Jeez. Let's go beat Thieves Town real quick, actually. Because if the big key is just along the way, then we're looking good. Doo-doo-doo. So far, this is a pretty good time, though. I'm happy with this. So wait, what is Criteria 2 on? Oh yeah, that's how you get direct ship from the front. So we're done with that. So Super Metroid, I have 2 checks in Meridia, one at Batoon and one at Shaktul. And then I have Ice Beam down to Croco, or all of Lower Norfair to Ridley. We just need a big key. And I just hope it's not in Link to the Past. And one of those isolated checks I've left behind. Yeah, we'll do... The thing is, if straight after this I go straight to Lower Norfair and do all that to Ridley, because I have to backtrack all the way through, I'm probably just going to end up going to Croco next. So I'm almost tempted to go ahead and get all my more convenient checks done in the overworld in Link to the Past first. Like, I might just go ahead and do Pyramid Fairy, Grave Ledge. Because if it's there, then I can skip a lot of stuff in Norfair, which would be nice. Shaktul would be rude. I mean, it's not the worst check. Or no. Technically, it is the worst check in Super Metroid. Perfect scenario is that's just right in here. Come on. Give me go mode. Come on. I don't know why I moved there. Well, I guess I'll check that next. I guess because of the way I route this, I might just go ahead and dash up to do Graveyard Ledge after this. Nah, that's slow. Yeah, I'd like to get those overworld spots out of the way. And then we'll go do Ridley. Oh, fight in the shade. I'm blind with the big key. Let's go. No. Dang. Wasn't there. The only thing I have left in Meridia is Shack Tool and the item after Botwoon. So, and I might just go ahead and check that next. Because I could do this, then I could do Pyramid Fairy, check Graveledge, and then take the portal to go back to the Meridia portal in Link to the Past. Check that real quick. The last pod small. Interesting. Alright, Pyramid Fairy. What was on? Oh! Okay, well the interesting thing is I think Pod Boss didn't Helma have the Criteria 1 key? Which unlocked that one spot at the top right of where your ship is, which was where the Ridley boss is. So technically, that small key I got, whatever. I already don't care what I'm talking about. I think this is okay to just go ahead and knock these, just knock out everything in Link to the Past, aside from those extremely isolated checks in completed crystal dungeons. Oh, nope, 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 give me that. Show me the money. That wasn't the money. Yo, what's up, guys? 2,500 monies for coffee. Yeah, hold on. Give me like a warp portal or something. I really don't want to go check Botwoon or Shack Tool, but... Thank you for the cold sip. Appreciate it. It's not exciting at all. But it's funny because the mirror was in Wreck Ship. And you need the mirror from Wreck Ship to get the key to get to Wreck Ship. The convenient way. Okay, I will go finish this. Yeah, we'll just do this, I guess. I don't know. It's a tough call all around. I think this is a pretty easy check. And, you know, I want to feel like getting that key out of Meyer was required. Yeah, I backdoored wreck ship. Sure did. Yo, sick mock ball. Boom, boom. And I'm gonna take this all the way down to... Oh. $20. Guess we go this way. Yeah, the Keysanity, I think Keysanity is probably my preferred way of playing this. It makes things interesting, and oftentimes it will kind of force you to do a little bit more back and forth between the two games. Yep, can also force a spore spawn. I actually just learned that if you don't have the Brinstar 2 key, that you can, but you have the Brinstar boss key, that you can get to that item by killing spore spawn. I guess it's like a door that's locked on one side but not the other. Kind of like the one leaving the wreck ship area. Get out of there. Oh my god. Get. Oh. Okay, if this is nothing, I'll just reset. Yeah, I don't really want to backtrack through here. Yay! Oof. Just looking for a big key, that's it. We have 2 locations left in all of Link to the Past. Both of them are inside already completed crystal dungeons. As for Super Metroid, we have tons of Norfair left. So it's probably just going to be in Norfair, but after this I'll just make the trip all the way to Ridley. Got him. Moment of truth. E. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go back to Link to the Past. Ugh. No thanks. Looked more like an F to me. Oh, F's in chat. I am super stoked for Metroid Dread. That game is gonna be awesome. I should be a yuppie, a sap, a big ding dong, and go pre-order it right now. Okay, time to regret not just doing this in the first place. Because if it's just like on the way, then I'm like, well, I just wasted like 5 minutes. But it's one of those things where it's like, I wasted 5 minutes to potentially save 10 minutes. Like, am I gonna do a Fusion replay? Did I ever play Fusion? I don't know if I did. Do the spinny. I honestly don't remember. I probably did. Would be fun to play through that and Zero Mission. $100. Superstar Saga is another one I need to play. I've played most of the other Mario and Luigi games, but not that one. And I do have that one on my Wii U Virtual Console. I don't know if y'all remember, but like a couple years ago, I did like a whole voting thing, like a 3-round voting thing for people to pick what the next big game I was going to stream. And FF6 ended up winning that, with Twilight Princess and Thousand Year Door getting second and third. But Superstar Saga was actually going to be... I think that one got fourth. So, the people want it. Didn't Author Blues just play through that as well recently? I think he did. Oh. I really liked Partners in Time. I guess I can just hit him with one of these, eh? I did not do this right. Whatever. Just about to play Twilight Princess for the first time? Yo, nice. Enjoy it. That's a good game. Are you playing the original, or do you have the HD version? I'm assuming the original, because nobody has a Wii U. I think once I'm finally done with Mario and Rabbids, I think I'm gonna play through Pikmin 3 by as my like offline comfy game. Ridley's dead. Eh, fine. I'm surprised they haven't done a lot of things with the Switch. I don't know, like, you know, acknowledge the fact that the N64 existed at all. And release that shit on Virtual Console? Like, what are they doing? But no, we get Brawl Brothers or Logic Bomb, whatever the hell those crappy games we were playing earlier. Gotta have those. Gale of Darkness? Was that one of the Pokemon games? I never played that one, but I remember hearing about it, and I was like, this is a very strange concept. What is the... It's like you're not a Pokemon trainer or anything. Aren't you like... Are you like a bad guy? I don't remember. Mushroom. I'm gonna be sad if it's on Mushroom, since I'm not gonna be checking that anytime soon. Eternal Darkness sequel? That'd be fun. I remember liking that game when it came out. I think my brother and I rented it and we played it a bunch. I don't really remember too much about it, I just remember it being real scary. There it is! Yay! I should have just gone here first. Alright, Ringo mode. Huzzah! But it's okay. It's one of those things where I spent 5 minutes trying to save myself 10 minutes, so I'll take it. You're fighting a group of people turning Pokemon into shadow Pokemon, and you get to catch the shadow Pokemon that the opposing trainer have? Interesting. Very interesting. Well, hey, we avoided all croc. It's all because I decided to check those spots right by my ship. Good job, me. That was a good call. Yeah, I mean, it's really just the fact that if I did all the stuff down to Ridley and didn't find anything, then, you know, I would just keep checking all the rest of Norfair at that point, so... So this is fine. I mean, I've never played any sort of, like, Streets of Rage type games. Well, no, that's not true. I've played Battletoads. The only one I ever owned was Battletoads and Double Dragons. That game's fun. That reminds me, I need to fire up that sick... I think Moogle Charm made a MSU pack that was like just a bunch of random Super Nintendo songs from a bunch of different games. And I remember having a lot of fun with that one. I'd also like to try at least one seed using Krebel's MSU shuffler. So like every time you change, like if you go inside a dungeon and leave and go back in that same dungeon, the song will change. Yeah, Superstar Saga was the first one. I watched a buddy of mine play through a bit of it. I was gonna do a solo multi-world. I did that yesterday. I did that last night. It was pretty cool. The solo multi-world with the BizHawk shuffler, yeah, that was last night. I had a really late stream last night. Oh, this is so great! This is the good side about playing a Keysanity seed, is that I get to just go mode GT. I love it. Oh. Yeah, if you wanted to watch that, you can check the VOD. Otherwise, I'm probably going to upload it to the YouTube in a few days. If you watch any of those, I don't know. There are three kinds of people. The people that only watch streams live. The people that only watch my YouTube. And then the people that kind of just watch whatever. Watch everything. I don't want no red boomerang. Looks like it's not on YouTube. No, not yet. I just did that yesterday. And I have a bit of a backlog because I usually try and upload randomizers every other day. And then in between those days, I'll upload like, in between those is when I'll upload like my vanilla playthroughs or non-rando stuff. Or non-Link to the Past stuff. But generally, Link to the Past stuff is always every other day. So like right now I'm uploading that Marvelous Another Treasure Island. I think yesterday I dropped that Zelda 1 randomizer in 3D that I played. JW, I appreciate that. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear my efforts on my YouTube channel are not in vain. They were definitely in vain when I did like several hours worth of editing all of my FF6 playthrough. That was rough. I don't think I'll ever do that again. I think I'll just stick to uploading them in chunks. But I don't know, it was a good experience. Or experiment. I really wanted to try out more smaller uploads of videos that are, you know, 60 minutes or less. Just to see how that would play out. I kind of did the same thing when I edited, did like 3 or 4 videos of Mario Maker 2 with like DT, Mekon, and Swerve. Yeah, Messenger's a good game. I played that offline, and I had a lot of fun with it. Hey, no problem. I have a lot of fun working on the YouTube stuff. I need to sit down and get back to editing Hylian Legacy. Not, though I don't really want to, because it was a crapshoot, but I know there are some people that are wondering about it. And that's the thing, is I don't upload every single Link to the Past rando race I do. I try and shoot for, like, I also don't want to only upload ladder races that I win. You know, I like to keep it, I don't want it to be predictable. But ladder racing is like the perfect format for streams and uploading to YouTube, just because there's always tons of opportunities to race. Yeah, it's been a fun side project. I don't know exactly how it works, but like, I've been getting a lot of subscribers on YouTube at like a more or less exponential rate. I don't anticipate hitting 1,000 subs by the end of the year, but I mean, that'd be sick. I just recently passed 500, which was dope. Yeah, I even considered maybe doing some, like, recording some stuff specifically just to put on YouTube. But I think I'll stick to just exporting or editing VODs. It'd be kind of weird to put too much effort into my YouTube, since I'm just for fun. I really should stop doing anything and just solely work on making emotes. Or sub-badges or any of that stuff. No, you could have been great. Well, if I can get a 2 out of that pattern, that's fine. But how else will you make the big YouTube bucks? Ball shaving kit or a mobile game that lies? Oh, ball shaving kit? Now that's quite the sponsor. Well, yeah, now that we have, like, animated emotes, too, I have ideas. But I need to just literally say, okay, chat, I'm taking the day off to just work on emotes. Goodbye. I have... Well, there's Gerudo Exile, Secrets of the Past. Those are great. Goddess of Wisdom. Sucked. I think those are the only Link to the Past ROM hacks I have. I have one SMW ROM hack that's, like, Zelda-related. And then I have Hylian Legacy to edit together. And then I have Zelda Classic stuff I wanna get back to doing. I even hesitated, but it wasn't enough. Ugh. G. Could always double dip and stream working on emotes. I could. I should. I have my art program and all that stuff. It's been a long time since we've done an art stream, though, but that would be fun. Shing. No. Boo, boo, boo. I'll take a sub 4 hard logic Keysanity. Though honestly, I don't think I did anything even remotely hard logic related. Yeah, that's the problem, Aka. It's not just someone that comes in backseats, it's the person that made the quest every time. Which arguably is kind of worse. Like, it's cool that they're there, and it's great that they're there because I can literally yell at them specifically for making this puzzle stupid. I actually ended up going back and deleting some of the playthroughs of Zelda quests. I deleted some of the quests because I was like, you know, I got really nasty during these, so I don't really want these on the internet anymore. I think I have, like, I need to do another playthrough of Laspak, because that one's great. Zip, zip, zip. Get out of there, go. Ow. Should probably be grabbing the... I don't need them. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's tough. I feel like if I was to watch somebody play something that I created, I'd probably watch for a little bit and then turn it off and just let them experience it, and then go back and watch the VOD afterwards. Because it would be really hard for me not to like step in when someone's like, especially if someone's getting specifically like rowdy or saying this puzzle sucks, or you know, this is broken, or just talking shit, talking mad shit. Yo, I bet somebody stopped. I bet that guy that worked on Zelda stopped in during the end of my Marvelous Another Treasure Island playthrough and was getting real mad when I was talking shit about his last dungeon and that freaking slide puzzle, Wind Waker bullshit. I'm not mad, you're mad. Or honestly, it would have been fine if the signs on the wall weren't bugged out and I could actually like gather information from it. But there was no way. Alright. Before I play my next SMZ3, I'm gonna learn Zeb Skip. And then just never find Ice Beam in that next one. Wrong. But your Dark Soul is bad, and you should feel bad. I'd at least yell at him about the writing in Dark Souls 3 when they said the name of the game like 3 times. I want your Dark Soul, boy. And then he did a cool flippy shit and stabbed me through my heart. Good old Uncle Gale. That fight was awesome. I like that one. Hey, you're almost dead. Good for you. Now we put the controller down for a minute. Then I eat leftover chicken and potato salad. And play more video games, but offline. Oh, but yeah, good seed. The seed was really fun. I actually like this one. We're gonna get that sub 4, which is always good. Pretty, yeah. Was not anticipating a Keysanity, and then, well, bam, hello. And I didn't even notice it was hard logic, honestly. I don't think there was anything in this seed that was like a hard logic trick. It just kind of had everything super early. I mean, getting space jump at like the beginning of the game usually does that. And then Very ended up showing up not too much longer. Gravity was like in vanilla morph, so that was the first item I got in the game. Kinda makes things a little easy, eh? Speed booster was early as well. Yeah, I think since at some point I should before Samus Mother Dread. It's the new installment in the Mother series. I should play through Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission again. I think that'd be fun. I need to remember to jump out of that doorway. Well, no, it's fine. Well, knowing me, if I played Fusion, I'd want to try and, like, get everything if I could. Goodbye, animals. Whoop! Overshot the ship. Yeah! Yeah! Cool. GG! 353.45, not bad.